Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Queenswitch the Conqueror. We're here in the town of Vitasa, where we will have to talk to the leader once more. Pretty sure I've done that before at some point, but now we actually have the quest to do so. I thought we had one before, but maybe not. But we also have another quest to actually open up some trade. Right. Some trade with the nearest cities on behalf of our quartermaster. So yeah, we're gonna talk to him again, see if there's any new dialogue, or well, we'll see. Maybe the quest will just complete once we talked to whoever it is in the other town, the town of Merba. Oh yeah, also last time, right? Well, obviously, I talked about why I did that little. I don't know, experiment, I guess, of sorts, just to see what would happen as I enter the portal prematurely, or without really having accomplished anything meaningful. Not quite the worst possible ending, I guess, because I think it might actually be possible to head straight for Ariel, just collect all the Quicksilver you can get, and build the portal without having even visited any of the other two nations. And I'm somewhat curious as to how different that might be if the ending is even worse then. I mean, it should be, but then I'm not sure that it's actually going to acknowledge my my failure on purpose as much as I would like, as I would feel appropriate. But anyway, a commenter actually put it very aptly, and I should have thought of that in retrospect. But we can think of that episode as Prince Atantuo having had a dream about returning to Haven right away after opening the portal. And yeah, as we saw, things were a little bit awkward, to say the least. And yeah, we can imagine that he woke up sweating in the middle of the night, more determined than ever to do things right, fulfill his mission, rather than chicken out of it. Anyway, yeah, we want to talk to Alistair again. We also still have a quest for him, even though we're not planning to really support him or his Masha friends in the long run. I want to discuss Haven's business. Do I? Ah, yes, okay. He nervously scratches at his arm. I will help you all I can. Remember, however, that all important decisions must be made by us Masha in the Thablin Council. I will help you all I can within my bounds. I note that you are still wounded. Oh yeah, there was like an assassination attempt or something? An infection of the wound. I believe the dagger that struck me was Ukat made. Those dirty people make dirty weapons. Well, yes, I guess they're specialized in poisoning weapons. Still, I'm assured it will heal in time. Okay, the quartermaster of South Battalion has a message for you. He would like to establish trade. And Owen comes forward. Alistair whispers to her. She takes notes. Thank you for this information. I will send merchants through the wall gates. Once trade is in place, I think you will find your cut justifies your effort. Yeah. What do you think of the Vault's treaty with Haven? I'm not sure if we've asked this before, but this might be related to the other quest from General Aquila. Myself, when I was born, it had been signed. I grew up with the wealth and prestige that trade with Haven brought. After you left, my poor, sad father told me so many things about our past glory. Now you are here. His dreams are within reach of coming true. But then there is this accursed rebellion. Yeah. Okay, I think we had seen what? We had seen that before. Also, had I not actually? No. I must have talked to him, but why? Oh. Blah, blah. I forgot. There's a sign here. We were just kicked out. Yeah, okay. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know if that's gonna have any consequences. I just saw this. Wait, why is this part not discovered, not explored? And just as I was clicking there, I remembered. Wait, there was something about a sign telling us not to interfere, not to enter those private quarters. Okay. Yeah, just in case there is any kind of consequence, I'd like to not do that. I doubt it really matters, but anyway. So that should have at least advanced the taking root quest. The other one should already be advanced. So, question is, what do we do? I could visit Merba to finish those 2 quests. We have the quest of, Alistair told us to reclaim Warma's Bowl, which should give us some more resources. Not that we desperately need more stone, but, you know, it can't hurt to get some more. And that's kind of the general direction I want to go. Blasted Pit. Well, we were told that... okay, there's Castle Andesite all the way down here. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I could head for the Blasted Pit to advance the Fort West Bay storyline, I guess. I wonder if it could also be the same place that we're supposed to visit, or where we're supposed to find that sage for the Calamity investigation, which is obviously something I'm quite interested in. It's tough. I think I want to go to Merba first to, because it's basically 2 quests that we can deal with there all in one go, and they might also have more quests for us, giving us more options to choose from then. I mean, obviously I desperately need more options because, yeah, I have no trouble making decisions. You think you see a merchant caravan ahead, but it doesn't let you get close enough to find out for sure. There are too few guards out here, and there's a war on. They keep their distance. Okay, what is this? The farther south into the Vol you travel, the hotter it gets. Every step kicks up dust. You start to see mirages in all directions. Happily, the nearby oasis is quite real. A natural spring feeds a wide, shallow lake, providing a refuge for travelers and enterprising trees alike. Okay, so that's just the wagon parking lot, I guess. One merchant caravan has set itself up for business near the oasis. The merchants will trade happily with anyone who passes. Owen rebels, Masha hunters, and of course you. Okay, let me see your wares. Full scale armor. No slots. Stun resist, some speed penalty, which is normal, I guess. Armor is not amazing, so yeah, thanks but no thanks. We could buy some extra stone, but why would we? Scroll of Mercy. Yeah, thanks but no thanks. And we don't really have anything to sell. No. Okay, no actual dialogue here, just a chance to buy some not particularly amazing items. Fair enough, I guess. Is this something? Ah, these crates are full of rotten food and trash. Nice. Okay, Merba East, Thablin Gates West. Thablin Gates? Oh, far to the west from here. But okay. Merba has several patrols of guards on the roads around the city, trying to watch for raiders without being ambushed and killed. They approach to speak with you, but they take no notice of your rank. They urge you to go to safety inside the city. Okay. You are on the front line of the rebellion. To the northwest are the Loyalists, led by the wealthy Masha. To the south are rebel lands, taken by the Owen. The ground here is scorched and torn up, wounded by many skirmishes and actual battles. You are on the outskirts of Merba, a rough and dusty mining town. It's unpleasantly sited on the border between the 2 forces. Its walls are scorched and the guards surrounding it are tired and skittish. Merba is probably full of spies, rebels, and opportunities for danger. Nice, I like it. Yet it is not controlled by the rebels, by the Owens. And I guess I'll have to travel a bit further south to make official contact with them. And see how we could actually go about supporting them. There are a few farms around the city of Merba, scratching out a meager existence on soil dampened by the nearby oasis. When they see you, the farmers retreat inside their homes and bar the doors. The war makes it too dangerous to do anything else. Yep, understandable. Alright, you meet someone, apparently. There is a band of Vol warriors stalking you. They track your movements, watching you closely. They aren't soldiers. They are an armed band, dirty and sweaty from weeks out in these wastes. Shout to them? I mean, I want to talk to them. I'm not sure if approaching them is the right idea. They might... I don't know. It could go either way, right? Either they're already planning to attack us, in which case we're going to run into some kind of ambush and be at a disadvantage. Or maybe they're still not sure what to think of us, in which case approaching them could either be seen as a gesture of trust on our side, or as a threat to them, which might make them hostile. So I don't know. It's tough. Shouting could be, I don't know, could also be seen as a, I don't know, could anger them, or maybe we can actually start talking. You know what? Let's approach them. Whatever. When you walk toward them, they move away. They can move much more quickly through these ways than you can. Okay, well, or that. Shout to them. When you call out to them, they have a brief discussion. Several of them seem to want to talk to you. Whatever they heard about you, they approve. Yet they stay in the distance. Try to leave. You walk off. They head quickly to the south. They must be planning to make a report. Okay. I mean, I guess I have a bit of a reputation as usually seeking peaceful solutions, right? Or being, I don't know, how did my dear brother Sutter put it? Being soft and gentle or something? I mean, I guess he's not wrong. Honestly, from him it sounds like an insult, but I have no problem with softness and gentleness. I definitely prefer those to hardness and harshness in most circumstances. Anyway, there's a pack of small lizards stalking you in the distance. You ignore them at first. They seem small and helpless. Then their numbers grow and they become bolder. Then they charge you. They're very fast. Bring on, lizards. Dealt with your kind before. Okay, they're pretty fast, as expected. We will have you... You know what? I'm probably going to actually get her that AoE skill at some point. Namely this cultural thing here. Steel darts. Yes. Just having an option to deal deal damage to more than one enemy at a time suddenly seems very, I don't know, very useful. All right. Okay. Well, you don't really want to be surrounded by enemies. No one does. I'm going to give us a buff because I'm not planning to go visit the dungeon next, but a city, so I can be pretty wasteful with my mana here. My energy. Nice one. Okay, finally. So we can have you walk there and do one of these. Nice, nice. Okay, one of them evaded, that's fine. You can go ahead and heal yourself, I guess. Been taking a little bit too much damage here. They really don't like it that much, do they? Okay. Just kill this one. Or not. I should probably have attacked this one. Like so. Because hopefully Atantuo is going to be able to do another whirl with it. Finish them off. Okay, that was nice. Ooh. Caligus hurting a little bit. Nice. Very good. Okay, we heal you once more. Definitely not the most efficient fight I've had, but actually not that bad, all things considered. We did regain most of our energy there. Okay, I've actually been... Yes, okay. All around here, and so this should lead to that Warmer's Bowl, that's right. Okay, let's not go there quite yet. Oh, there's the report, okay. Okay, Ariel is giving us some money. No theft. Getting pretty lucky these last couple of times. And we're back up to 5. Yeah, okay, right. We were down to 1 Quicksilver, that's right. Now we're back up to 5. Nice, nice. Okay, you know what? Let's just visit the town already. Get it over with. You're at the city of Merba. It is a city on the border. Not just the border between the government and the rebels, but between the rich north of the country and the poor south. Walled cities are meant to be oases. Cool, safe places where the people can hide from a hot, harsh land. Merba does have gardens and pools, but they're small and always close to drying up. The people here have bigger things to worry about. The rebels are advancing to the south, and the city could fall any day. Things are very tense. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, this is the city hall. Yep. Barracks over here. Townsperson. Smithy. Bakery. Okay, some marketplace over here. A chest out in the open. Interesting. The what now? The brand new Star Tavern, I guess? Maybe? Okay, here we have Shamas Owen, okay. One person with a name. Can we not take these? No. Of course not. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, I see. This is this lower eastern, southeastern quadrant of the town. Doesn't have walls. I guess they were they torn down? This kind of looks like improvised, maybe? I don't know. Oh, this pile of wood is free, so I'll take that. What's up with this area here? Maybe this guy can tell us more. The southeast courtyard of Mirba is flanked by 2 guard towers. Between them, stoneworkers are shaping and trading stone. Okay, so it's supposed to look like this, I guess. Even in this chaotic time, Ukatish and Ariel traders are here to buy Mirba's fine materials. A merchant and craftsman notices you are browsing. He walks up and speaks. A Havenite, a very rare honor. I'm Summers Owen, and I'm a stoneworker and trader here. Tell me about this workshop. Rock and dirt, out in the honest sun. Well, not right now because it's kind of night, but I get it. I get the general idea. We've been working the rock on this patch of dirt for centuries. Mirba earns its bread here. We all have our specialty. I deal in fine stone. Fine stone. Aye. If you want to make a big wall, talk to them over there. I sell the finer stones and crystals from the more unusual and remote quarries. Okay, you're an Owen, stating the obvious here. I am. Fell into misfortune. I work and trade here on behalf of my master. Can't talk to her, though. She's gone. Okay, where is your master? Not sure. Traveled to Vitasa a few months back. I understand she never arrived. Sad thing. I do the work and I wait for news. Okay. I have another question. It's interesting that we can't investigate that quest, not quest, I guess, that storyline any further. Tell me about Mirba. It's an oasis, safest place in this region. The governor kept us so. Don't know the details Vera Lar Masha made to keep the battles away. Glad he did. You approve of the governor? I imagine I do. Sure, I'm an Owen, but the Masha still exist. I have to give credit to those who do right by me. Fair enough. I'd like to buy something? I guess fire turn augment. Okay, magical evasion, sure. Critical chance, cheap shot, not bad. Why is this unavailable? Actually? Boy, where's it grayed out? I can buy it. But maybe I probably need more, alchemists to be able to actually use it. Okay, 8% healing bonus. Alright, these are just things I already have access to. Well, I guess I don't need anything else then. Weird. Seems like that missing Masha should be part of some kind of quest, but I guess not. Oh. Okay, this is the watchtower actually. Makes sense that I'm not allowed to take anything. Or a soldier. Another one. And just to make sure. I mean, there's some decent stuff that I could sell if nothing else, but obviously with the soldiers right there, it would be pretty stupid to just try and steal it. You know what? Let's get the important business out of the way first and talk to this Vir Alar Masha. This is an ancient hall. The stone floor is worn with deep ruts left by centuries of leaders, guards, and honored visitors. There is a man sitting at the end of the stone table. The last few years have left him weary and broken. He looks you over, barely able to summon the energy to respond. Finally, he decides that he has no choice. He rises to shake your hand. I'm Governor Viralar Masha. I've been trusted to rule Mirba. And who are you? Well, let's stay polite, at least for now. I'm Prince Atantuo of Haven. Governor Viralar Masha nods. I am honored, Prince. So Haven is back at last. Very interesting timing. You arrive when the Vol is unstable, as I'm sure you have seen. You are welcome in Mirba. However, there is something you must know. And what is that? I care about my city. We are in a delicate balance. The rebels do not destroy us because I do not fight for the other Masha. The Masha do not sack us because they think I'm not helping the rebels. I will deal with you, however, I cannot loudly take sides between the Owen and the Masha. So he might be made to support either side. Interesting. I mean, it certainly doesn't sound like he's particularly... Yeah, in fact, I mean, if anything, it sounds more like he's actually secretly supporting the owner, or he would like to, except he can't do it openly. Perhaps someone should end the slavery of the Owen. The Owen are not slaves. They are workers who are repaying a debt. Yeah, no, they're slaves. No matter how angry they are, that truth does not change. Still, your views are noted. Anyway, I am free to talk. Perhaps I will help you better understand our noble system. Just understand that I have limits. I mean, whether or not you call it slavery, let's just say that I'd like to... I just would like to... how do you say it? Do away with the system of Masha and Owen entirely. It's just... I don't know, other societies work without this. Without, selling people's lives and the lives of their freaking children. My god. It's just so unreasonable. Completely inhumane. And I think there's a good reason that in our world, thankfully, slavery is, for most intents and purposes, a thing of the past. Anyway. I would like to know about Mirba, I guess. Sure. This is a proud city, as old and with a storied history as any in the Vol, if not as wealthy. Much of our finest stone comes from the quarries around here. How old is the city? Nobody's sure. These walls are at least 5 centuries old. All born in Mirba know that the city is a gift to them, and it is our responsibility to pass it to the next generation. That is why I'm trying to keep the 2 armies of this war from sacking it. Right, I need rest and supplies. I mean, not really, but... We have a fine blacksmith for supplies and a tolerable inn for rest. Not worthy of one of your rank, but we are not a fancy city, not like Vitasa or Thablin. How has Mirba fared in the war? I have led us down a dangerous path. I control this city and I have made us neutral. Loyalists and rebels have come to our streets. All trade and drink here. I have made us an oasis, and in the Vol everyone can come to an oasis. And both sides accept us? Yes, but only through the most careful diplomacy on my part. I have not had a full night's sleep in 3 years. I have punished raiders and thieves on both sides. Soldiers from both sides have been in our stocks. Both sides have grudged against me. It is the price I pay to keep my city safe. I see. I would like to discuss the Owen. Viralar grows wary. We are nervous about discussing our practices with outsiders. They are often too eager to judge without taking time to understand us. I'm sure you know the basics. When a free Vol goes too far into debt, a Masha can pay that debt. In return, the free Vol becomes Owen and must serve the Masha for life, plus another generation or two more if the debt is high enough. Yeah. What do you think of the Owen? What do you think of the Owen system? It maintains the honor of our people. Okay, you can say that, but that doesn't actually mean anything. And it brings justice. If someone is lazy and foolish and loses a fortune, why shouldn't that person be punished? And if someone just had bad luck, why shouldn't they be punished just as well? Right. Why should others suffer to pay the debts of the Owen? Pay your own debts. It is the honorable Vol way. Yeah. You can do that without lifelong servitude, though. I'm convinced. Anyway, why did the Owen rebel? Perhaps we Masha were not wise. Perhaps we let things grow too difficult for the free people of the Vol. Too many taxes, too much debt. It grew too easy to become Owen. Yeah, see, that's one major flaw with the system. It's just, no matter how you put it or which way you look at it, it's just terrible. And every attempt to explain why it's actually good is just completely stupid. When the Masha win the war, I'm sure they will introduce reforms. Yeah, of course. How many Owen do you own? I have 2 double-line Owen. I assure that I treat them well, and I will treat their children well as well. After all, they are my workers. But they are not slaves. They aren't slaves? Sure. No, and they will be very offended if you call them such. They are true Vol. They can have their own homes, families, beliefs. I can't sell them to others. They serve only me and my descendants. It is simply that when they work, they must work for me, doing what I say. Are Owen ever mistreated? Of course, sometimes. It is very dishonorable. Much shame attaches to those who mistreat Owen. They must then take their Owen from the cities into the wastes. For you, Masha, let it go that far. Double-line Owen? We know about that, of course. My Owen let their debts be so great that not only they, but their children must serve my family for life. Unfortunate cases. I brought them because I pitied them, and I wanted them to work for a family of status. I have some Haven business to discuss. Right, that's what I'm here for in the first place, actually. He leans forward. His eyes grow sharp. Do you? Of course. I may be able to help you, within limits. The quartermaster of South Battalion has a message for you. He would like to establish trade. A guard comes forward. Governor Viralar Masha whispers to her. He leaves the Great Hall for a few minutes. When he returns, the governor says, "Thank you for this information. I will send merchants through the Vol gates. Once trade is in place, we will make sure that you are rewarded." Yeah, okay. I want to rebuild Haven's forts. I see. They are Fort West Bay and Crossing Keep, yes? On land we promised you, and they are your forts. I'm sure you can rebuild them. We Mashas want to show that we are useful to you. Fort West Bay is west of Vitasa. To get to Crossing Keep, pass through the Thablin Pass to the west, then go south. I have rebuilt one of Haven's forts. Yes, the Masha helped with this. We made sure General Aquila's caravans and guards were safe from raiders. The Masha only want to be useful in Haven. In return, we hope you are useful to us. Well, I have no more business. Alright. That is all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not convinced that I should support the Mashas. He seems like a good guy. Obviously not all of them are monsters. Obviously most of them aren't. But that doesn't mean that they're right, and that things should be allowed to continue the way they are. And while he may be honestly convinced that, when I support the Masha and the Masha end up winning this civil war, if it can be won at all, that they would, make reforms. That's just not, I don't know, that's not enough to convince me. They might, but they might also not. In fact, they might punish all Owens for the actions of the rebels, for all I know. Anyway, we have a named NPC here. Hopefully a quest giver, unlike the town's ruler here. A stoic woman, sweating in plate armor, rises to greet you. As she shakes your hand, all of her soldiers watch every move. She's in charge here. I'm Viscount? I'm pretty sure it's not Viscount. Viscount Bridges, she says. Just call me Bridges, please. No one knows how to pronounce my title. Don't get royalty here much. We are honored as hard-working soldiers of the Vol. You are a Viscount? It's a family honor, passed from my grandfather to me. Haven gives it to vassals who serve them well. It stays in families. Are you a Masha? No, none of us ever wanted to control Owen. We are soldiers. What did you do for Haven? My grandfather served Haven in the South Battalion before the Calamity. Served well. Queen Sharon came here, awarded the title to him. I continue the work. Do you like being a vice something? My family was honored to serve Haven. Haven is good for the Vol. Helps us stay wealthy and strong. I continue the work when Haven is here. Whoa. Why would I just say this out of the blue? Carry on as before, of course. Until I have reason to say otherwise. Thank you, Prince. My family will. What is the status of Murmur? It is a harsh time, a harsh place. We are on the front between rebels and loyalists. The governor is keeping the town safe. How do you keep the city safe? We have not taken sides in the war. We act to defend ourselves. Sometimes we try to reduce the hurting. I mean, that's nice to hear, I guess. Make both sides happy. We don't have the forces to do that now. Some do, though. She looks directly at you. There are ways to help the Vol. It sounds like you're asking me to do something. Helping both sides. I mean, honestly, sure. I like the idea of that, but that's not gonna help settle the situation for good. Well, I mean, we'll see what she actually wants me to do. I wouldn't dare. Not my place. I can tell you about opportunities, though. Ways to impress the Vol. Make them welcome your return. Like the situation in the Flint Pit. A warlord there has taken many Owen as his own slaves. It is an ugly thing. Nobody likes that, Marsha or Owen. Yeah, I guess so. Where is the Flint Pit? Southwest of here, in the mines. You should find signs. Warlord Blaine makes sure everyone knows he is there. What should I do with the Warlord? He is called Warlord Blaine. Yes. None would mourn him if he died. Right. That's kind of what I expected. What about the Owen there? I don't know. My Marsha masters don't care what happens to a small group of Owen. They care that the Warlord dares to defy us so openly. She shrugs. I'm a soldier. I just say what it is. I just say what is. Not my place to have opinions on it. So, if I do your errand, what's in it for me? It is a quarry. If Fort West Bay is rebuilt, you can work it for stone. Payment to Haven for helping us. Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, that is all I need. Murdus. Like every other building in Murba, the inn is made of giant blocks of stone, centuries old. You picture a countless line of innkeepers installed in this hall when young and carted out when dead, to be replaced with the next in line. The current occupant of the post nods to you. I'm Murdus. This is the brand new star. Murba's inn. Murba is an oasis. Don't cause trouble. Okay. Anything interesting happened lately? I don't spread gossip. I don't listen and I don't talk. Murba is an oasis and so is my inn. What does oasis mean? All can come for food, drink and rest. Differences are forgotten in this hall. All need water. They get it here. Fights in an oasis are dishonorable. Alright, I wasn't planning to fight. If anything, you sound a little bit hostile. But what about me? I'm special. Why is this the only thing I can say? This is such a dumb thing to say. You're royalty. It's still an oasis. Some rules must apply to all. It's how we survive. Okay. What services do you offer? Food and drink. Free for you as my special guest. A room for the night is 5 coins. Dear, I know, but we only have one worthy room. I mean, none of that for me now, thanks. And that's that. It looks like... oh, never mind. There is at least one interesting person in here. As you walk through the inn, a woman shyly approaches you. Her clothes are threadbare and she looks hungry and exhausted. Excuse me, Prince. I am Hamusi. She speaks barely above a whisper. You have to lean close to hear her. Hello? There's a long pause. Finally, she says, I heard you are a prince. I need help. I'm desperate. I have suffered misfortune. The other patrons notice her speaking with you. There is some angry muttering. What sort of misfortune? She stares down at the stone floor. Our family's crop went bad. We are in debt. I came to town to look for help. I have found none. That is truly unfortunate. She looks up at you. Thank you, Prince. So few are kind. We know Haven is generous. We need 30 coins, or we may become Owen. I mean... she seems honest about this. From the description and everything, I don't think she's trying to just trick me into giving her money. But I can't very well go around and just pay every potential Owen's debt out of my own pockets, because I simply don't have that much money. But I mean, so long as it's just money, and we don't really have anything to we desperately need to buy right now? You know what? Yeah, sure. I will pay your debt. You count out the coins. She laughs. It will clear the debt. Thank you so much, Prince. We have the dishonor, but we will still be free. Thank you. She curtsies and walks off. Okay. I mean, that should earn me the trust, or some trust, with the Owen, right? With the rebels. Of course, at the same time, word of this may spread, and the Masha might like me less, but then I hardly care too much about that. Dorothy Lee, that's, I don't know, I guess the names here don't necessarily sound particularly, I don't know, oriental or anything, for the most part. So, but this is a particularly, I don't know, Western sounding name for such a southern desert land. And this bakery is operated by one stout, industrious woman. It's a big job, but she takes care of feeding the city bread with terrifying efficiency. She gives you a friendly, informal wave when you enter. Welcome, visitor. I'm Dorothy Lee. Be with you in a mo. She turns to the oven, and you can see the tattoo on her cheek, a vertical line with a crossbar. She shifts some loaves around and walks up to you. What do you need? So that means she's a former Owen. She acts smiling and friendly, but her eyes are calculating. Your mother's training is not wasted. This woman is no mere baker. I wish I could actually show that I have learned a little bit about the traditions here. But let's ask the question, the obvious, stupid question. Are you an Owen? She takes no offense at the question. No longer. She points at the crossbar of the line on her cheek. This second mark means that I was freed. Not all former Owen want to talk about their time of bondage. They are ashamed. I'm not like that. What did you do to get free? I served as baker at once mighty castle Andesite. Our lord and lady went funny. They liked something I baked so much that they released me from my debt. That is the life of an Owen, subject to win. Huh, okay. Why are you telling me this? I mean, I asked, I guess. She leans forward. You are from Haven. You have power. You can make a difference in our suffering land. Once, Haven supported the Mashas, gave them the strength to keep Owen down. Some of us hope your minds can be changed about that. Tell me what you want? What you really, really want? I served in Castle Andesite. It is now a ruin. I was freed there before the fall, and I left. The Lord and Lady fled later, at the beginning of the rebellion. When I left, I had to leave some papers behind. I want them. Okay. I mean, seriously, why should I help? Because the cause of the Owen is just. I mean, yes, but what do the papers have to do with it? That's what I want to know. And because the Owen can be better allies to you than the Masha can. That is all I can say for now. Where's Castle Andesite? Even though I know. To the southeast, on the east coast. Even ruined, it is a majestic place, hard to miss. Where are these papers? More importantly, what are these papers? Why do you just need some papers from the castle ruin? Sounds weird. They are in the Owen chambers, below the castle, in a concealed room. The button to open the door is behind a grain storage jar in the lower chambers. If intact, they are wrapped in wax paper, covered in twine with D written on the corner in ink. Okay, that's very specific. I should be able to find that. You're a baker, or maybe you're not. It is my calling. It was what I was good at from a young age. I work from dawn to keep the people in Merba in bread. Where do you get your grain? It grows around here. It's not the best. It makes rough bread, not as good as what we bought from Haven, but it is honest. I'd like some bread. She gives you a loaf with her compliments. It would never find a place on your mother's table, but it's crusty and satisfying. I mean, honestly, fresh bread can't ever be really bad, right? So yeah, even cheap bread is still pretty good, I suppose. Impressive considering how poor the Vol's grain is. See? Sounds pretty good. Okay, well, we have a quest. That's really all I can ask for. And possibly a way to gain allies among the Owen. Hello, Boomer. The smith sets down his hammer when you approach. Then he bows. He clearly knows who you are. Welcome to my little smithy, Prince. I'm honored to show you the fine work of my land. I am Boomer, proud to be a freevol. Tell me about your smithy. My family has run the Merba smithy for over 200 years. All freevol who only ever hired freevol. The Vol makes the finest ironwork in Sacramento. I think the Ukat would disagree there, but... Or, I mean, at least they produce the iron. Maybe they don't necessarily pride themselves on making the finest things out of iron. Although I think they do. You only use freevol? It is our way. Having Owen has never set well with our people. You only talk to Masha, I bet. I mean... Mostly because there is mostly Masha and Masha supporters in the cities, which I've visited, but yes. You should know that most free Vol don't see things as they do. The Vol has the finest ironwork, you say? We do. I know. The Ukatish claim their weapons are best. For a fact, it isn't. Their iron is dirty. Oh. Dirty iron? Their land is nothing but mud, grime. It gets in their iron, leaves it impure. My smithy is dry and clean. Our iron is pure. Don't let those swamp folk fool you into thinking different. Okay. I mean, I'm inclined to sympathize with you because you're not supporting the Masha. But yeah, I don't like this I don't know, it's casual racism. I don't think that leads anywhere. Let me see your wares, I guess. Vol shield. I mean, can't use that. You don't need to use that. Well, we have a Vol buckler, I guess. So technically this is an improvement, but obviously can't really afford this right now. War axe. Yeah, obviously no one needs that. So thanks, but no thanks. I don't have anything to sell. So yeah, that was that. I think with that we've been everywhere in town. We've picked up 2 quests, right? Yeah. Another reason to visit Castle Antacide. Alright, and the flint pit is over here. I mean, honestly, dealing with that warlord seems relatively urgent. I mean, obviously, once again, probably not really urgent in terms of game mechanics, but, you know, that seems like a situation that should be dealt with relatively quickly. The ground is scorched and torn up with the telltale signs of battle. The Masha loyalists and the rebels have been fighting back and forth along this stretch of ground for years now. There were farmhouses here, but they have long since been reduced to rubble. Yes. The land to the northeast is particularly empty and barren. The ground is baked solid without a trace of moisture. You see no signs of the war. Nobody finds it worthwhile to come out here. Yet you can see nearby traces of old gravel roads, mostly obscured by brown dust. Someone came out here once. For what reason, you can't imagine. Now, there are a lot of bones on the hot rock. These wastes give you a bad feeling. You expect to find more dangerous foes out here. Yeah, the map doesn't really tell us anything, except that there is some sort of cave. Oh, you know what? Cave symbol, refuge. Yeah. Should I try and fight my way through there? Maybe. I mean, we have about 16 minutes left in this episode. So maybe that's something I could do. Wind constantly rakes the dry, dead ground as you pass. As the hot air rushes past your head, you keep imagining that you hear voices, whispers, clipped syllables, frustratingly at the edge of perception. Yep, sounds kind of familiar. So far I haven't seen any enemies though, which is always a little bit suspicious. Okay, and this actually is just open to the south as well. Not completely sealed off. Oh, lava. And some fire wolves. Oh, holy moly. Direwolf and hellhounds. Okay, not firewolf, but direwolf. Close enough. Also... Oh, of course, we don't automatically heal as we enter a city. I guess I knew that. Let's see here. Don't know how tough these enemies are gonna be. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. And faint, I guess? And with any luck, the other hellhounds are gonna gather around him so he can start whirlwinding. Whirling with the wind. Her turn again? Huh. I guess she was hasted, so there's just a chance for the turn to come up earlier than it normally would. I won't be able to slow them all down anyway, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and damage the menacing looking direwolf. Sure. Have a heavy blow, a heavy shot. Okay, there's the next one. Please don't kick him away. That's okay. Whirlwind is not gonna reach that hellhound, but I think it might still be worth it. See if we can finish you off. Bleeding, 2 stacks. Once again, it's a gamble. It might be enough to kill that one, or it might not be. But I mean, if nothing else, the next whirlwind is kind of kill. Okay, that was 14 damage, not bad. Let's attack that one. Okay. And I guess in that case, I'm not going to whirlwind at all. Oh, nice. That worked out better than expected. You search the nest and find the sticks and debris rest on a base of proper building stone. The hellhounds must have dragged it here. Your soldiers can carry it back to your fort. Okay. Oh, 2 units of stone. Alrighty. Okay, another nest of creatures. Maybe I should see what is guarding. Oh, okay. Some colorful scorpions are guarding the entrance to the local refuge. Oh, and there are a bunch more lizards here. Also, these people. I think I should focus on the scorpions first. No introduction, just straight to the fight, straight to the point. Great scorpions, barbed scorpions, okay, and actually even more of them. Well, I think we're gonna slow you guys down. Slow resisted, that's annoying, but cannot be helped. Gonna buff again. Gotta have you buff yourself again, bluff yourself again, no. No bluffing necessary. Let's see. Bludgeon senseless. Focus on the first big guy. These are pretty tanky, okay. Scorpions are also a little bit confused here. Yeah, we've really only damaged this one so far. No one needs healing right now. There's vicious strike, more bleeding. It's always appreciated. Gonna bull rush over there. I was kind of hoping to end up there, but it works, I guess. Not dealing a ton of damage to these enemies so far. Bleeding resisted, but at least he took a decent chunk of damage there. I wonder if I should maybe do this. Poisoning the 3. Definitely thinking about summoning a golem here. Because, yeah, I should probably do that and hope that it survives long enough to actually distract these enemies for a little while at least. Going to heal him, because he's might be taking some more damage here in the near future. Keep focusing on that scorpion. You walk here and I'm gonna have you do some whirlwinds. Ouch. Okay, definitely heal Kalak. And you're gonna also start dealing some... Okay, they're actually now in a pretty terrible situation here. That Scorpion is mostly dead, so... Oh, you know what? I should be able to do this. The Golem should be immune, so that way I at least poison 3 of them. Yeah, gonna do that. Oh, he's not immune to the initial damage. Sorry, Golem. Unfortunately, that Scorpion did not die to poison. Oh, they can make me bleed. That's unpleasant. Try to confuse the Scorpion to... Okay, that worked. Finish off this big Scorpion here. Oh god, he's not looking so hot. Let's see. This won't hit both of those Scorpions up there, but actually miss the big one here. It's kind of annoying. I'm sure if I take one step to the side here, yeah, that way I won't be able to reach the other small Scorpion. It's a little bit annoying. I could do this and see how effective it is. Maybe it would have been worth poisoning the big Scorpion here. Gotta keep doing the whirlwinds, or not. What? Oh, he drank a potion. I'm dumb. Yeah, okay. I spent so much time just looking at the situation that I forgot that I had already done something. Well. Wait, or had I? I don't know. No, I'm actually confused. That's fine. You can save your spell points for maybe a group heal in the future. You're gonna keep focusing on the big guy down here. 21 damage. Okay. Shock. And that big guy is dead finally. Now you can... Well, second potion. Whirlwind. Alright. Okay. The Golem is actually surviving surprisingly long. Oh, he's taking so much damage. There he goes. Good job, Construct. You did well. Okay, wow, this was a little bit rough. Oh. Hold on, you're gonna heal everyone. Okay, we didn't get anything from the nest or anything, but obviously unlocking this is kind of a reward. You enter a hot, strangely lovely courtyard open to the searing sun. It's a rock garden with the stone and plants of the wall placed in an aesthetic arrangement. Despite the heat, it is quiet and peaceful. Passages lead into the tunnels in 3 directions from here. You have clearly found another of the refuges run by the mysterious Nissi. Indeed, the refuge of the stone. And it says here, the Nissi offer you peace, tranquility, wisdom, and dreams. Stay where you belong. Show respect and open your thoughts. Right. Rest and dreams. Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna give that a try again, despite what my mother said. Zifruttle. That's a name. Private. Gotcha. Shall we do this again? Honestly, I've kind of forgotten how this works. Oh. Like you jump across? No? Wait. Can you... You have to click? Wait, what? Now I'm stuck. Wasn't this something with... Oh, right. No. Now I remember. Those special symbols. Oh, those you jump across. Okay. Right. Hold on. Yeah, that's not gonna work. How do I have to start this? Okay, there I see a path. And then around like that. And over there. Okay, I think if I can remember how I did it in my mind, then this should be possible to do. Having to click on these things and not being able to use the arrow keys or anything, any keyboard commands, is a little bit annoying. Right, and now I go around like this. Over. Eat these away. Ta-da! Okay. Yeah, not particularly difficult. 10 experience, which don't really do all that much at this point. But there it is. Hello, Zifruddle. A woman sits waiting for you. She has been drinking something from a large mug for a while. She tries to rise, but it doesn't work out. Oh. She slumps back in her chair. Greetings, Prince. I'm Zifruddle. Greetings, and bless you. Zifruddle smiles and raises the mug. You have won your way into a refuge, one of several we Nessie keep. Okay, yes. There is much I want to know. Oh, yes, we offer services like rest, learning. It is how we Nessie manage, earn our keeps. I will help you. Just ask things. Who are the Nessie? It isn't important. We aren't important. We are humble, little people. So few of us, afraid, hiding away. All we have is a little magic. We sell it to earn what we need to live. Where'd the Nessie come from? Oh, I don't know. We have been around for a very long time. A long time. I want to know more about you. She laughs, a strange metallic sound, and takes a drink. Why? Why are you still working? This is a place of rest. Let us ease your burdens. Do you have a homeland? No, no land to call our own. We are too few, too weak. We claim a few humble caves. We make ourselves useful, so we aren't thrown out. What are you drinking? Ale. Just ale. Maybe touched with a little elixir to keep my magic sharp. You drink elixir? We do. The Ariel found it and... Wait, I'm not sure. She takes another drink. What were you talking about? Let's forget my beverage. Let us serve you. Okay, what services do you offer? We do two things here. We sell travel and dreams. We can safely fling you to the other end of Sacramentum in an instant. Or you can travel within yourself, learn the truth about yourself. So rare. I operate the portals. For 10 pieces of gold, I can send you to the swamps of the Ukat or the Ariel Woods in a moment. Good to know, although I don't know if I really ever want to... I suppose 10 coins. Right now my money is a little bit tight, but later on it might not really matter all that much. I just wonder how much, to what extent the time is actually, a resource I need to manage carefully in this game. Yeah, for now, of course, I don't want to travel at all. You sell dreams? Yes, well, not me. Milov does. In the West Wing. He's a jolly fellow. He'd love to help you. Right. Okay, just quickly exploring most of the map, or even all of it. You enter an inn, buried inside this cliff. It is cool and free of dust, making it a lovely refuge after traveling through the fall. You smell ale and roasting meat. The tables are set for customers. Yet there are no customers. It is eerily quiet and still. The innkeeper watches you from behind the counter to the north. Right. Oh. Okay. I'll take a free stone block, thank you. This Nessie wipes down a rough wood counter with a square of white cloth. When you approach, he sets the towel down and spreads his arms wide. The Nessie welcome you, envoy of Haven. I'm Milov. We are eager to satisfy your physical needs with food and drink. We will satisfy your spirit with dreams that amuse and instruct. What food do you have? We have a nice roast, proper boar, brought from the greener areas of the Vole. You can have a nice juicy chop with potatoes. We also have water or wine. We don't send travelers out onto the road hungry or parched. There will be no charge for the meal. You are a most honored guest. Not suspicious at all. I'll try the meat, sure. He removes the roast from the oven and cuts you a generous steak. It comes with potatoes and herbs. Simple food, but most satisfying. Milov plies you with extra helpings while you gobble it down. I'll have some... I don't know if I trust the ale, if there is a chance for it to contain traces of elixir. So I guess I'll just have some water with it. Milov says, really? Only that? Well, it will leave more for Zyfretel, I suppose. Zyfretel. He gives you a mug of water. It's clear and refreshing. Nice. I'm content. Wonderful. So you sell dreams? We sell a room to rest in. Once you have gone to sleep, you may find that the magic of this place gives you deep and rich dreams. Our room is 30 coins. A lot for a room, sorry to say, but I think you will find it to be worth it. I think we got some experience. Did we actually gain experience from the first one of these? Again, it's a lot of money, but I am intrigued enough to give it another try. What will I experience? I can't say. Dreams are such a private, secret, mercurial thing, like elixir. I don't know what you will experience. I do know that those who dream have never complained. Who dream here never complain. Sure, I want to dream. He takes your coins, counts them, and nods. I will unlock one of our rooms for you. He leaves the main hall for a minute. I have unlocked room 1 for you. Enjoy your rest and the visions that come. Please be sure to rest before you leave the refuge. Otherwise, I will need to rent your room to another visitor. Yes. Okay. I'll make sure to do that. However, I wonder, should I do it now, or should I leave that for next episode? I guess I could start the next episode with this, since we're already a little bit over time. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and hopefully that will also actually physically rest us. I think it will. I mean, it's expensive enough, so I sure hope it will. And then we can take care of some of those pests that we saw outside, explore the rest of this little area that we're currently in, surrounding this place. And then we'll see. I might actually... I'm a little bit intrigued by this Castle Andesite and this quest from Merba. Finally making... maybe, that's the word I was trying to say there. Maybe finally making our first real contact with the rebels. Or maybe hunt down that warlord. That sounds rather important as well. It's probably what I'm gonna end up doing first. But yeah, anyway. First thing for next episode, we'll have another interesting dream, hopefully. Maybe gain some more insight into what these Nissi are and what they are all about. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.